I'm glad to be here with the next presentation. It is. Thank you. I will talk about how we in Marinade uses SPL Governance for DAO management. It will be like practical showcase how we does it from our journey to get to the program. Then I will be talking a bit about how our configuration works, really a bit practical, and then continuing or ending up with some like how we develop current effort on approach to using delegation. A bit disclaimer here, I'm a developer, so it will be a bit technical. Be kind, bear with me. I hope that it will be understandable. I'm a contributor in Marinade. If you don't know, it's a first liquid staking protocol on Solana. We have the liquid staking protocol, but as well our other offer is native staking. That is like a way how you can stake your SOL, use our like clever routing system for delegation, get the best yield on Solana, while not being like in risk of locking your token in a smart contract that we have. So Marinade is the most probably like linked with the MSOL token. That's the liquid staking token. But what I am going to talk about here is MNDE, which is our governance token for Marinade. And currently, for its utility, you have the way of using it for voting for a proposal to direct the DAO where to go. There is a way utility for validators that they can, with the MNDE voting, somehow a bit influence on where the stake is delegated. The other part is you can provide liquidity for token into liquidity mining pools that we incentivize. And for the latest, there is currently the proposal going in discussion to share direct yield that is get from our bidding platform directly to MND holders. But it's in discussion. Let's see how it will go. As the DAO, we really believe in decentralization, being transparent, having the chance, getting the things that being on chain help us with automation and decentralization. That's why we are there and why we are using SPL Governance now. This is the system. If you don't know it, or that's where we live now. This is the practical how we use it. That's for us. It's multi-signature management key storage, where the DAO proposal goes and opinions for the community are managed, and where we getting the feedback, managing the treasury, and as using for vesting, where the grant is went, then we can lock the token and share it with whoever is granted. So let's start a bit where we get to the SPL Governance as it is. The first, we were using this cool looking NFTs that you locked your MNDs, and with the NFT being in possession, you got the way to vote in our DAO. With that, there was all system Tribeca that available that enable us to manage with Core plugin liquidity mining pools, and with all of that, we needed to have our own homemade multi-signature tooling in place. All of that changed when we moved to SPL Governance as also the standard for the current develop or DAO management on Solana. With that, it came a bit the rebranding of the company. We abandoned of those NFTs. We found a bit more serious brand, and yeah, now you need to take your MND locked and have a power of voting. Now, why we moved that? First of all, the Tribeca was like deprecated, was not developed anymore, and we was like seeing some benefits or many benefits for to adapt with the SPL governance. First of all, we are happy to using the council community management like powers that are differentiated. We use direct on-chain management, transaction execution. We are applied the plugin on top of that, the voter stake registry plugin. Here is start to be technical. And where we can manage powers for the users. We define that only users that lock their tokens, MNDs, can vote in our like proposals. And what we kind of missed or started to missing at the time of like migration, what happened like a year and a half ago, could not be current state of the ecosystem because we are like small team, not following all the things, but there we were able to managing this liquidity pools, giving some incentives for people to stake there or to provide the liquidity there. And with the moving, we were discussing ways how we can like get experts on like talking about the proposals, and with that, from that time, we are still thinking about like implement a delegation into the system, which I will touch a little bit at the end. So this is the UI of Realms, probably you all knows, and that's where all the proposals goes and execution happens. Not that all starts there. We are using forum for having the proposals being discussed. We are like a bit like experimenting if UI of Realms could be useful for that, but that user experience was not good enough, so we are now stick with the forum. And to that, okay, sorry. How the setup looks like. This will be a bit technical starting here, but let's see. We have deployed the SPL Governance library as on-chain program. On top of that, we added the voter stake registry plugin to be able to manage the locking. We use Realms UI as interface for everything. We needed to develop a CLI for fine-tuning some of the stuff there. And as observability, it's important to not be like hacked as some of the DAO last time for inactivity. There is a bot that informs us what's happening on chain about the proposals. And now I bit deep dive into the technical aspect of the SPL governance. For that, I can talk in the next slides about how the system is set up. This is the on-chain data, the on-chain account, where in the center is the realm as the main account. I'm not sure if doesn't matter. So the realm is DAO, DAO Marinade, and that could be managed by council and the community. The realm or DAO can be split into the governances, and each governance has its own properties, permissions, like another threshold when the voting can pass through. And with that, we like use it to have some like levels on how we manage it. Governance, you can like imagine it as a multi-signature key that has some powers over some part of the on-chain data. For example, one governance can vote for treasury to like transfer a number of MNDs for some purpose, and that will be the proposal created on like for that governance with that particular configuration. When passes, the transaction can be executed. As of starting from the top, there is a realm, but we don't have the one realm. We have two realms. That's the reason, as most of our programs has a POS authority, that make us to like react fastly for incident happening. So there is a separate council that could not be like the council of the MND holders that can like rapidly find out the trouble and pass the contracts until it's resolved. This emergency council is like managed by MNDE council like members. And then we define, as I talk about these governances, like 4 levels of permissions, how we think about it and how we design it. Still, like this is in progress, but it's something that we are mostly there. So we have some like community voting level where the community of the MND holders can like express their opinions about some stuff happening. There is no real power on chain. Normally we use like 3 days of voting, 1 day for signing off. That's meant for like defense of some security issues of some attacks that could be part of the place to DAO. And that could be like, this is like community opinions, for example, for current proposal about the MND holders could give the yield for directly for the bidding program. There could be probably different like setup here for the voting time. The other level, then going from bottom up, that's council that manages the council treasury. First, the DAO needs to move funds from treasury to the council treasury, and then they have like possibility to just like fastly work on day-to-day basis when it's necessary, like to pay something accountants. And then the second level, the main one, where our programs are configured with, where all our programs can be redeployed, where the treasury management is run is this like level 2 where community votes, but the council still has got a veto for like stop some like issues in, again, with defense against some malicious users. But that like level 1, it's somewhere we are heading to, having like placed all the like management to the community themselves. There is like community voting for the DAO council members. So if there will be some, let's say, attack, there still need to be like at least 2 like proposal process through, and we have some time to react here. So that was our configuration SPL realms, and with that I will like finalize with note how we like think our current effort. That's about the delegation. As I said, we would really like to have like community of the experts that would understand what's happening. It's pretty like niche thing about the staking, and we a bit lack of the like community involvement. The forum are not so like lively discussion held as we would like. There like would be nicely to be like thriving more. So with this, we are thinking from the start of when we migrated to have a chance to like have the set of delegators that would manage like would be experts in the field and can manage the MND like voting for others. We are in development of plugin. It's still not public, but we are mostly there. And the basic idea is kind of the technical aspect of that. Kind of simple. We have the SPL governance that manages the voting. We have the voter stake registry that make us like ability to configure stuff of the weights, like only block tokens can vote. And then in the middle is like that delegation plugin that make possible to like transfer some delegating power from multiple users to just one. This is just simple diagram on. We have the concept of clan. That is, clan leader can vote for others. Members can join. There is like not much to say about it. Just that. So with that, I would like to close it. And yeah, if there are some questions, I will be happy to answer. I hope that was at least beneficial for some of you.
Great presentation. Question for you. It was interesting to hear about the transition from, forgot what the application. Tribeca to Solana. About how long did that take, and was it difficult?
Not such easy, especially we are like still like thinking how we will migrate. At the start, we were thinking, took that idea of NFTs and like migrated to SPL Governance. At the time, that was not ready to use. So that was the half a year, I think, that we were like processing it. That was like not the like fully focused thing, but there was a discussion, there was some research, still like evaluating what will bring us to do so. So that.
Can I get a copy of your presentation?
Of course.
I work a lot on Realms.
I see.
And this is by far the most like in-depth breakdown of a governance that I've seen. I actually, if you don't mind, if we have, how much time do we have before the next presentation? You mind if, like, so there was one slide where you mentioned a few things you were missing, which was recurring proposals, and there you go, rewards distribution delegation. So I know we're working on delegation together, and we're going to have a cool panel later talking about delegation. For recurring proposals, what's the desire? What's the hope? What do you want to do there?
That was about that liquidity mining management, because for the quarry that was used, like there was the proposal that was saying, okay, this incentives should be placed for the people that placed their liquidity to some pools. And with recurring proposals, that was like every time at some like span, there is like emitted MNDs for as a reward, kind of. With that, we were like first, yeah, that was one main purpose for that. At start, we somehow created some homemade system on like work around it to not need it to really deep down into SPL realms, and now we are using like third-party agreements with the DEXs to like manage these like incentivization for users to place their like liquidity. So currently, that's not that we would be like directly lacking, because we managed to somehow, but that was something that we like missed from, or we were missing from the past, from the system that we were using before.
Okay, so it was connected to the gauges inquiry.
Exactly.
Where after the pool was empty, to automatically put a proposal to refill it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a need today for recurring proposals?
For us, probably not.
Yeah?
Or like,
Instead of having to type again the proposal, every first of every month, the proposal gets automatically cut and paste or something like that. For any DAO, not only Marinade, that's a very, very good thing to do.
Can we put it on the list?
we are like not, in fact, like we are in current setup, we do not miss that, but as you said, there is like multiple use cases that would help with.
And yeah, anything that's recurring, you just have the proposal automatically copied on a certain day every month.
But you do now is you put it in stream flow, but we can do it automatically.
Yeah. There's one more slide, hey, B-Man. On your 4 levels of governance,
See?
I want to look at the 4th level, just one, yeah, the community opinions one. Can you go to the next slide after this? Here, why do you need the signing off period?
I believe we do not, to be honest. But as I said, this a bit like changes depending on, like, there could be these type of governances we are kind of free to create when it's needed. That was something that this exactly was, I believe, like so taken from Mango setup, and we like just adapt it.
Yeah, you just leave it. Yeah.
We know why we use it for the like DAO management itself. That's important. For this one, not sure. Like.
I will explain why Mango does that. Because there is a bias. The people tend to vote with max votes. People tend to vote with happy votes. And then the vote, when you can add your vote, finishes. And then you can start thinking, oh, really? I want to withdraw. So the first 3 days you can add votes. The last day you can only withdraw your vote.
Yeah, take away support.
Exactly. It's because of the bias.
But because this is a community poll, you really don't have a risk on something malicious being pushed through because you're never going to have something connect to execution.
Yeah, but some of these like level 4 stuff could be like decision making as well in way like how the DAO will behave for the future movements, because not all things that we do are on chain, and part of those off-chain stuff needs to be voted for. Then it still makes sense to have some like signing off period to defend like against social attacks.
Yeah, it's how I respect that Marinade sees the community opinion as binding versus as a suggestion, and that's the differentiation.
That's like that the process goes from the forum and until to the proposal or till to the.
Any other questions? Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.